Hello, viewers. Welcome back to Healthy Living with Buffer Talk Show. Your show, our show, the show you love to be on every Sunday. And this is a show that educates on healthy living. And this is basically talking about, preventive care. That is what we advocate for on this show. That's what we stand for. Again, I'm your host, Betsy Olayinka for Larry. Last week, I educated on 12 practices to better health. And one of these 12 practices is drinking more water. I promise I'm going to be talking more on water this week. In fact, I'm more interested in this topic because someone once asked me a question on whether cold water is good for humans' consumption or not. So I will be educating on warm water versus cold water today. Which one is good? But before we get started, let's take a break. This is Healthy Living with Buffer Talk Show. Again, I'm Dr. Betty Olayinka for Larry. Let's take a break. I'll be right back.
Health is wealth, vital is vital. You gotta take care of yourself.
Hello, do you want to live your best? You want to live your way into a healthy and beautiful body, free from all forms of diseases such as diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, hemorrhoid, and so on? Are you limited to particular food intake due to your health status? Oh yeah, I bring to you good news, as you can eat what you want. Yes, you can. B&B African Healthy Food provides foods that suit all forms of health status with long life. Contact us today for any of these services. Holistic nutrition consulting based on individual health status such as diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, among others. Visit us in our office at 10039 Bisonet Street, Suite 228D, Houston, Texas, with zip code 77036. You can as well book an appointment with us on our website www.begandbumservices.com or call 347-61 35485 347-61 35485. At B&B African Healthy Food, your health matters to us.
Health is wealth, vital is vital. You gotta take care of yourself.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for staying with us. Today, we are discussing warm water against cold water. Which one is better? First, let me tell you what water does. And that's your beautiful and somebody you have right there. You see, drinking more water, as I mentioned last week, is absolutely essential for all mammals, including human beings, to live. Yes. But I'm narrowing my discussion down to human beings. Yes, I'm focusing on what water does to humans' body today. There are many amazing things water does in and on a human's body. Yes. Number one, water helps humans create saliva. All this water that drops from your mouth is called saliva. It is made possible by water. Yes. Water regulates your body temperature. When you feel hot, you feel cold, you feel warm, water makes it possible. Water protects your tissues, all these tissues in your body. It protects it. The spinal cord and your joints, every joint in your body, water protects them. Water helps excrete waste through perspiration. That is to flush out waste from your body. Water helps it. Water helps to urinate and defecate. Without water, you cannot urinate at all. You cannot defecate. You cannot excrete all those wastes. from your body. Yes, water helps urination and defecation. And if you cannot do this, you feel uncomfortable. You feel heavy. You feel like dying. If you keep eating and eating and eating and you don't release them out, there's a problem. That is what we call indigestion or constipation, which can lead to a very critical health conditions. Yes. Water helps maximize physical performance. It helps your brain function. Water helps prevent constipation. And let me tell you this, because this is what many people know. Eating fiber is not the only way to prevent constipation. If you don't consume enough water, if you refuse to consume enough water, magnesium, and fiber, you may be more likely to experience constipation. Either of these three, you must, but the most essential one is water. Water does it all. Yes, it prevents constipation if you take more water. If you drink more water, it prevents constipation. And that's the more reason why you see many people eating those hard food, those solid food like eba, inyo amala. They don't drink enough water. There won't be anywhere the digestion will take place properly. And that's why you develop constipation, because the food you eat has not been able to digest. So, drinking carbonated water as well as plain water helps in easing constipation symptoms. If you are having constipation, you want to drink carbonated water. If you don't have access to plain water, you can get carbonated water and drink it. That also helps with constipation symptoms. Moving on, water helps with nutrient absorption. If you eat food, of course, you will get nutrients from the food you eat, but how does this nutrient get absorbed in your body? It's by drinking more water. If you don't have enough water, your food you will not absorb. Yes, you need to drink more water so that your food, the nutrient they get from the food you eat, will be absorbed properly. Water also helps you lose weight. If you drink enough water, you will lose weight. How does that happen? Because it's going to neutralize, it's going to cleanse. Everything that needs to be cleansed in your body will be cleansed by this water. If you drink enough water, drinking water, you will be releasing, you will be urinating. Take note, those who drink water a lot, they urinate a lot because they are drinking water. As you are drinking water and you are urinating, you are as well cleansing your system. That's what happens there. That's the process that takes place when you drink a lot of water and you are urinating. You are cleansing your system. And when you are cleansing your system, you are losing a lot of bacteria, a lot of dirt, germs are coming out. And you lose weight with that process. Water also improves blood oxygen circulation. When blood flows in your body, the blood oxygen that flows in your body, without the water, it is impossible. So you need to drink a lot of water so that the blood in your body can circulate properly. Water also helps fight off illness. Yes. This means you won't get sick all the time if you drink a lot of water. Water also helps prevent certain medical conditions. Kidney stone is one of it. Exercise-induced asthma is one of it. Urinary tract infection and more. If you are the type that drinks a lot, it is impossible for you to have urinary tract infection. It is impossible for you to have kidney stone and more. Water also helps boost energy. Take note, when you feel tired, the first thing they give you is water. And immediately you consume water, you gain your energy back. That means water helps boost your energy. When you pass out, they sprinkle water on the person, isn't it? When you vomit, you have nausea and you throw up and you are vomiting constantly, they give you water to drink. That means they are trying to to boost your energy back, because once you start vomiting, you are losing energy. And the only way to get your energy back, to boost your energy, is by boosting your electrolytes. And water can do that. Water also aids in cognitive function. Your brain, you will reason well. Your brain will be healthy. Remember, I mentioned sometimes ago that everything, every functions, every activity that your body performs, it controls from your brain. So if your brain is not healthy, you are not healthy. Any part of your body organ is not healthy if your brain is not healthy, because your brain controls every organ in your body. It controls the movement, it controls the speech, it controls everything you do. Brain controls it. So you must make sure that you drink a lot of water to aid in cognitive functions in your body. Water also helps improve mood. No matter how bad your mood is. Sometimes when you are going for an interview, they will tell you to take a deep breath, isn't it? Some will tell you, take water. What are they trying to do? They are trying to improve your mood. They are trying to put you in the best mood you could ever be. So that is the meaning of water helping you to improve your mood. This means dehydration may result in fatigue and confusion as well as anxiety if you don't drink water. Yes. So water also helps keep skin bright by promoting collagen production. Hypertension. Yes. If you drink water, it keeps your skin bright. You won't have any rashes, any spots, any skin problem. You would not have it. You will really have all this skin problem. Try it. And the issue of hypertension, you likely have this problem. Yes. And lastly, water prevents overall dehydration, which means severe dehydration can result in a number of severe complications. And this includes swelling in your brain, kidney failure, and seizures. So if you don't drink enough water, if you dehydrate your body, it will result in a very severe complications. Yes. And once it starts from your brain, it goes down from your brain down to your toes, not only your kidneys. Because once you have kidney failure or seizure, it affects your whole body. So it starts from your head to your toes. Again, you want to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water to create, protect, regulate, and help yourself with all this I mentioned. This is the best you can do for yourself. Now, staying hydrated is key to staying healthy. That is one thing you want to have in the back of your mind. If you know that staying hydrated is the key to staying healthy, you will not have problem. But the question is, when is warm water better to drink than cold? Of course, we must drink water. Is it cold or warm water? If both, when should we drink cold water? When should we drink warm water? That is the question we are answering today. First of all, I must let you know that drinking enough water is vital to keeping the body running smoothly. But does this temperature of the water affect how the body utilizes it? Whether cold or hot. That's what I mean by temperature of the water. Does it really affect how the body utilizes the water? And when exactly should you drink warm water versus cold water? Of course, it is true that cold water is faster at hydrating your body. But warm water has other benefits as well. And let me let you know this. Water temperature does not impact how the body uses it. Why? Because there is no study that has found concrete evidence that warm water or cold water will greatly affect the body. No study that shows it. No evidence that proves it. Now, what has been proven? I'm telling you what has been proven now. We have not seen any proof that either cold or warm water will affect the body. But what has been proven is that warm water and cold water can help the body do different things. The question is, what are these things? We are actually talking about the benefit of both types of water here. First, let me start with benefit of cold water. Number one of benefits of cold water. In a warmer climate, cold water feels nice during warmer months and can also help bring the body's temperature down. We know that when for instance, in Nigeria now, the weather is always crazy, it's hot, like crazy. The only way to bring it down is by drinking cold water. We understand that because you're already warm in a warm weather. From within, you feel hot. The only way is to cool it down is by drinking cold water. When it is hot in the US, we live on cold water. We take shower maybe 3 to 4 times a day. We bathe for 3 to 4 times a day in summer here in the US. And when it comes to this winter period, some don't even take a shower every day. Why? Because it's cold. Despite that we have heater in the house. Some don't take shower, some once in 3 days because it's cold. So it depends on the weather. In a warmer climate, cold water feels nice. Yes, because it helps bring down the body's temperature. Next, when it comes to exercising, it helps improve endurance and performance during exercise. Yes, when you are exercising, if you're on treadmill, you will be dry up. You will feel thirsty. Your mouth will feel dry. You feel like fainting. If you don't have water right away to drink immediately, you will faint. You will slump. So do that, whether you are running or you are jumping or you are dancing, whatever exercise you are doing, you need to keep it going with water. So it helps improve endurance. It makes you to endure that exercise. Number 3, which is the last one, is cold water helps fever. If you have fever, colder water may help bring down your body temperature, whether you drink it or you bathe with it. That's why you see a lot of people when they have temperature, which is fever, they throw them in the shower to run cold water on them to bring down the temperature, the heart temperature. Once your temperature is over 100, you put cold water on yourself. Then you drink to cool that temperature down. So these are the benefits of cold water, and these are the time the cold water is good for consumption. Now, benefit of warm water is this. When it comes to circulation, drinking warm water helps circulation. Yes. Temporarily, it opens veins for better blood flow in the body. I'm talking about circulation now. And this has to do with blood flow. When it opens your vein, it opens it for better blood flow in the body. Yes. So if you don't drink, for instance, if you go to the doctor for your annual checkup or for anything, the first thing they do, they might probably need your blood to take blood from you. If they want to draw your blood, if they realize that they beat your vein and they didn't see your vein coming, or the same vein, they put the needles and they're trying to draw the blood is not coming. They would quickly take it out and they ask you to drink water. Why? Because they want the blood to flow. And the only way they can get it flowed is through water intake. Immediately you start drinking water, you will see your blood flowing. That's what circulation means right there. Next is digestion. Digestion is very important when it comes to water intake, because warm water also aids digestion and can aid bowel movements. So if you eat any food without water, without taking water, without consuming water, that food will not digest. And if your food, whatever you take, whatever you eat is not digesting, is not breaking down, and the only way it can be broken down is taking water. If whatever you eat, for any organ in your body that takes care of breaking down the food to take place, you need water to do this. So the process where there is no water available for them to perform that function, that's where you have digestion. Yes. And once you have digestion, the bowel movement is impossible. You cannot excrete, you cannot defecate. You won't be able to move your bowel. Oh, so if you are having indigestion, don't drink cold water. Drink warm water. Yes. Ice, for instance. If you have ice block, ice block. If you have ice block, ice, and you want to turn it to water, what do? You either leave it and let it dissolve, or you run hot water on it. If you run hot water on ice block, it becomes water, isn't it? That's exactly the way it works when it comes to digestion. If you have food in yourself and you don't have water to blend it, to grind it, to break it down, you have indigestion. Yes. Last one is toxin reducing. Yes. In warmer temperature, your drinking water helps free the body of toxin better than cold water. What that means is when you take cold water, it doesn't really help compared to warm water. Yes. You're already warm in the warmer temperature. Your body is warm. Then when you put warm water, it's quicken the process of freeing your body of toxins. Yes, compared to taking cold water. So if you want to detox, use warm water. And that is the reason why I said in the morning, if you want to detox, you can either take warm water with lemon or warm water with vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Either of the two with warm water, and drink it early in the morning. to cleanse. That is, you are detoxifying your system. So warm water is good when it comes to toxin reducing. Now, listen to this. And this is what many people don't know when it comes to warm water and metabolism. Study shows that drinking warm water in the morning can help kickstart your metabolism. Energy don't get metabolism. You will expand, meaning you will consume a little more energy when drinking cold water, as the body has to heat that up to body temperature rather than warm water. What does that mean? Let me break it down for you. If you drink cold water, your body will try to warm this up. Your body will warm it up, right? But if you already have warm water in your body, you will not use any energy at all. There's nothing to warm up because you've already taken warm water. So you don't need to use or consume or expend any energy. That's what this thing is telling you. Yes. Now, when trying to lose weight, drinking cold water can help out a little more. If you want to lose weight, you want to drink cold water. I said it earlier. Now, there are many potential risks of drinking cold and warm water. What are these potential risks? Number one is drinking cold water may make mucus thicker within the body, but warm water or soup can improve digestion and open air pathway. Yes, if you drink cold water, it's going to make the mucus thick. It's going to thicken the mucus within your body. But the warm water will not. Yes, that will improve congestion. When you have cold, your nose is so congested. What do? You either do steaming. You put water, hot water, and you cover your head with it. You inhale. That is the water going to your nose to open your air pathways. If it is cold water, you cannot do that. That is why you drink water and get your nose more congested. But if you drink warm water, it opens it. It opens your air pathways. Yes. So you want to drink warm water when you have congested nose, when you have cold, sinuses, all these things. If you have them, you want to drink more water or drink or add soup, whatever you want to drink, everything you want to eat, drink must be warm or hot so that it doesn't get your nose, your airways congested. That's what our number one is talking about. Number two is drinking cold water aggravates migraines. If you have headache and you are drinking warm water, drinking cold water aggravates migraine. Yes, when you have headache, migraine, chronic headache, migraine. When you have a chronic headache, don't drink cold water. Drink warm water. Yes, those that suffer from migraine, you need to avoid drinking cold water. When you have head pain, you need to stop it. Same to those that suffer from achalasia. What is achalasia? Achalasia is a disorder of the esophagus entrance. So anyone with this problem, if you have problem with your esophagus, this entrance to your esophagus, that's achalasia. If you have problem with that, please don't drink cold water. Drink warm water. Yes, avoid drinking it because the study shows that cold water also aggravates esophagus. And the last one I'm going to mention is drinking warm water or hot water might also make you less thirsty. If you drink cold water or hot water, it makes you feel less tasty. It doesn't make you feel thirsty, which can be dangerous. If you are in a warmer temperature, if you are in a warmer climate, and you are not feeling thirsty, that's a problem. It's a danger. Yes, because you won't feel dehydration at all. And if you are not feeling dehydration, you won't drink water. And if you lack water, there's a problem. You will have dehydration. And dehydration can lead to many things. You can faint, you can have fatigue, you can have headache. That's why they always tell you that if you have headache, drink water. Maybe you're short of water in your body. Yes. You feel tired. You won't have enough energy because water boosts energy. If your body is not telling you, if you are in this warmer climate, very hot temperature, and you are not feeling thirsty, that means there's a problem. You're going to develop dehydration, which is very risky. And it can lead to many health complications. So if you drink warm water or hot water in a very warm weather, very, very warm weather, I mean warmer climates, you won't feel thirsty. You won't feel thirsty at all. Yes. And if you don't feel thirsty, that's a problem. Now, my advice here is to just drink normal temperature water. That's what I'm going to say. If you are not in a warmer climate, you are not in a cold climate, like you are in winter period like we are right now, which we must be drinking anything warm, cold, or hot, and you are not in a warmer climate like in Nigeria where it's so hot, we need to cool down the weather. If you are not in those two climates, you are just normal climates, not hot, not cold, you want to maintain your regular normal temperature water. That's it. Yeah, you want to live on that. Yes. You can research more on today's discussion, I told you. Research on it. Look at it online. So research. Take a look at it. Just prove me wrong. If there's anything I say that you want to get the clarity on, go ahead, go online and research on it. Don't leave it for me alone. Let me stop here today so that I can come back next week with more information on health and nutrition. Thank you so much for staying with us on the show today. I'm your host, Dr. Betty. Please don't forget to share this with your network. And you can also visit our YouTube on Healthy Living with Bofra and share some of our discussion right there on health and nutrition. We have, variety of, information you can learn from. You can also use this at your research or your case study. You have it right there online. And if you have any question, feel free to send me question on any of our videos on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. We're more than happy to respond to your question. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week, Sunday. Have a productive week. Bye. Good night.